Okay. Everybody say, hello, Mr. Fincher.
Hello,
Mr. Fincher.
Okay, let's go sit down now.
help yourself. I can use a wingman.
I can be Goose.
What are you doing? That's my response to people who are rude when they come to school. If there's anything that drives me crazy, it's students who come to class and are disrespectful and disruptive while sitting in the middle of a lecture. However, if these issues are ever going to get any better, we need to talk about them openly so everyone can understand how frustrating they can be for others. Since I began college 4 years ago, I've understood how frequently these behaviors have gotten. So let's talk about a few so we can get them out in the open. First, students who fail to prioritize the time class begins and ends are just flat out being rude. Second, if organizing your notes or materials in the middle of class becomes a distraction, maybe you should do it some other time outside of class. And third, if you expect to do well in your class, you need to focus on the lesson and not on your cell phone. First, I wonder if people can still read a clock, because some of my classmates cannot seem to make it to class on time or leave at the appropriate time. These people will come in 5-10 minutes late, acting as if there's nothing they can do to take another step. However, they'll get a burst of energy 5 minutes before class ends, packing up their material so they can rush out the door. I don't think that time is so precious to anyone that it excuses this kind of rudeness. And second, when these students finally do get into class, they make excessive noises trying to organize their notes. While I'm trying to sit and listen to a lecture, I have to listen to people ripping papers out of notebooks, snapping 3-ring binders, breaking my concentration. And if that wasn't bad enough, they get up what seems like 1,000 times to throw their trash out. Certainly there's a time and a place to clean and organize your materials, but it's not in class. Third, I think the action consequence concept seems to be lost on students who use their cell phone during class. When a student fails tests, misses homework assignments, or allows failing grades, all because of lack of self-control with their cell phone, that is unacceptable. At the same time, they seem to blame their consequences on what they feel like is an inadequate, uncooperative instructor. So if you find yourself in this category, please do yourself a favor and leave your cell phone in the car. I can overlook a lot of self-centered behaviors, but when they become a distraction to my ability to concentrate, I have to speak up. Students who come to class late, are disruptive while they're in class, and feel the need to leave class early are missing out on the opportunity of an education. Perhaps if they could see themselves from the perspective of the instructor or the student, they might behave a little differently. Until then, I'm left with the question of, what are you doing? Thank you. Come tell Mr. Fincher bye-bye. And then go cut my tires. There we go.
Everybody say goodbye, Mr. Fincher.
Bye, Mr. Fincher.
All right. Thank you all.
Thank you. That was good.
Oh, good.
I can speak that one.
You don't know how many of my classmates would have killed me if they heard
I did
that.
fine.
Ooh.
He said I went.